Hey y'all. So, to those of you who are interested in helping somebody for the holidays, I still have not received an email regarding someone who needs help or anyone who knows of someone who needs help. So, I don't know if that's gonna fall through or not, but if anything changes, I will let y'all know. The purpose of this video, or the reason why I'm making this video, is because Controlla has yet again proven not only that she is a liar, but that she cannot stick to her word. So for those of you who don't know, about 3 weeks ago, Controlla did a live real late at night. She was high as hell and said that she had sent out a quote-unquote kite. Actually, let me start at the beginning of that just so y'all have some context of how that started. About 3 weeks ago, there was a video uploaded to one of G's channels saying that they had hacked him or some shit. And I hadn't talked to G in a minute, but I was curious. So I wrote him, like, is this real? Are you trolling us? You know what I mean? And in that conversation, he had asked about the Controlla and Blue shit. So I explained a little bit, and I'm assuming that he reached out to Controlla to talk to Blue. And in their conversation, Controlla asked him to ask me if her and I could talk. And I said no. And he said, well, she said, even if y'all can't talk, can you just let it go? So I did. I didn't make any more videos. I didn't say her name in chats. I didn't take any subliminal shots. I quit talking about the shit. In which, by the way, T was never even a part of that conversation. Nobody went running to G with nothing. But G is bro all day long. And he's clarified this himself. But G is bro all day long. If I want to run to him about some shit, I'm going to do that. But anyway, T didn't even have anything to do with that conversation. So, but it's okay for Controlla to come out here and say whatever she wants about everybody. And that's allowed, but God forbid anybody else say anything. Anyway, so that very same night of G saying, hey, she wants to talk, wants to let things go, that very same night, Controlla hopped on live, said she sent a quote-unquote kite. For those of you who don't know what a kite is, it's basically, because most people don't use prison terminology in their everyday life, it's basically just a message. So in this very same live where she's talking about how she sent out a message to let shit go, she's still talking shit. The very next morning, she uploads a video, still talking shit. In the description of that video, she has T's first and last name, her full name. Still didn't say anything. Fast forward to last weekend here, so 3 weeks later. It was Saturday or Sunday afternoon. I'm cruising the YouTube streets and NewsTubers is live. So I click on it, out of curiosity. I'm listening. Lo and behold, here's Controlla on this panel, still talking shit. I didn't even say anything when she sat there talking shit and lying on me and T both. But then her and Ronnie start talking about a situation. I said 2 things in the chat pertaining to what they were talking about. So, who do y'all think, from what you just heard, who do y'all think is instigating and egging shit on? The bitch on the panel, literally talking shit and lying on people? Or the person in the chat who says something pertaining to the conversation that they're having? Let that sink in for a minute. So after being accused of instigating, I left. And here we are now. 3 weeks later, still talking shit, and I'm just supposed to shut my mouth, let Controlla say whatever the fuck she wants, stay in my little corner and not say nothing. Well, we're done doing that. Y'all really let this shit get up on a panel and blame somebody else for her behavior. The lady who's out here recording motherfuckers is now our voice of reason? Are y'all high? Is it just me? I know that I'm quite a bit younger than a lot of people on here, but even the grown people that I'm cool with on here agree that this shit is not normal. There is nothing normal about anything on this platform anymore. So the point in all of this, I am going to start at the very beginning to the very end. Everything that I can remember, every situation, and I'm letting people know right now, names are going to be mentioned, situations are going to be brought up, and not in a way to, rekindle bullshit that's happened in the past, but I'm tired of just Controller's side of everything being told all the time, and not anybody else's. So we're going to tell all sides of the story now, from beginning to end. From the day that I found out that Charlie passed away, may he rest in peace, all the way up until the last day that I spoke to Carissa, which I believe was a Saturday afternoon, right after my dog passed away. I was incredibly emotional and tried having a rational conversation with her about the things that she was doing on YouTube. Even for one of the first times talked about a personal situation of mine, which I will even get into. We're going to break all of that down. Even in that conversation, I told Carissa everything that led up to me being done with her. What was the last straw for me? She knew exactly why, yet she still runs around here telling people that she would have never said anything, she would have let it go. The only reason she started talking was because me and T were taking shots in chats. She has a video on her channel telling people that we stopped talking to her because she wouldn't be cool with Bombshell on our time. She has this video on her channel from way back then, and neither of us ever said anything about it. But we were running around talking shit. I don't have to get into all the personal shit. The only reason I did was because of the shit that she was saying. And that was really only the marriage thing. Oh, and by the way, Controller, thank you for proving my point about the marriage comment. About how you've been doing this, talking about people, their marriages, trying to degrade them for not being married and all of that for well over a year now. Thank you for proving my point. You did it to Ronnie. You tried to do it to Tit for Tat's daughter. You just did it to T a couple of weeks ago. You've been doing that. Been doing it. So thank you for proving that. But anyway, so that's what we're gonna do now. And once that's all said and done, honestly, I don't give a fuck how people feel about it. I don't care if people don't fuck with me anymore. I don't care about none of that. But we're done with this one-sided story being told, and everyone else is just supposed to shut the fuck up. No, ma'am. I hope everybody enjoys their Thanksgiving. Happy holidays to y'all. I'm letting everyone know right now too, it's gonna be a long ass video because there's a lot. It's gonna take some time. Y'all have a good holiday.